Whoa, what's this? An actual intro? A Nintendo fanboy crying his heart out? A stolen idea? Yes, yes, and yes. First of all, let me give credit where credit is due. This video is heavily based on Jello Apocalypse's movie review videos, so I'll link to those and their channel will be in the description. You can put the pitchforks down now. So yes, this is every Nintendo Switch game reviewed in 10 words or less. Or more specifically, every physically published Nintendo Switch game. Also, they have to actually be Nintendo games, so Skyrim, which is published by Nintendo on the Switch, will not appear. However, Snipper Clips Plus and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Trophy, will appear because they have physical releases. Also, there may be certain games missing because there's no definitive list of published games online that I could come by, so I made my own. The ranking system is whole numbers similar to Jello, but will not have negative ironic ratings. Alright, everything clear? Let's get started. This is every Nintendo Switch game reviewed in 10 words or less.
Peaking a little early, aren't we, Nintendo?
Shouldn't this be bundled in?
No! $50 separate!
The paper can sex?
The best-selling Switch game is a Wii U port.
Whoa, this game's forgettable. Oh, more like Splatoon 1.5. More like...
Oh! The game where all those Smash characters come from.
Bowser is done asking and is definitely dapper. And that's the sound of me switching to Japanese. Sir, we need to start publishing M-rated games.
Sega.
First God, then the world.
Sega.
No!
It got good after the updates, though.
Too bad it's bad!
$70 cardboard. Nintendo fans rejoice. All new funky mode. And Knuckles.
Zelda's version of Everyone is Here. Play the demo 10 times. That's pretty much it. Whoa! Luigi has the Infinity Stones! Oh, the one with Marth, right? Weird that this came out before 3D World. Do you think I played this?
That's rough, buddy.
I remember controllers being sold out because of you. So, the Gen 1 remakes.
No. You get Pokemon Go.
This game broke Twitter one too many times.
You wish you could be Wii Fit.
Wow, Peachette! I'm sure the internet won't ruin this. Sir, we need a battle royale.
Hold my L-piece.
Another day passes, another day I forget about you. By far the best online we've ever had. Weird one to bring back, weirder to remember.
Pick a side. You'll always be wrong.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Oh, that one game in any Directs I'm sure we played. Oh my god, he's so cute. Earthbound this style when?
Your sweat is so shiny and beautiful.
My what? Luigi is full of trauma. And it's your fault.
You think our trees look bad now? Just wait.
A furry's favorite Pokemon game.
Welcome to Nook Airlines. You're on your own, bitch.
You picked this up because of Smash.
Because we couldn't handle 52. Bommy, no! They're back? Oh, that's the bare minimum.
The Switch has its own Mario Kart. Stop asking. The Pikmin fan base is used to waiting a decade. You know everyone's supposed to die in the end, right?
Bendy was a little devil thing
who was brought to life. Yep, still not the biggest RPG guy. The best Pokemon will ever look.
Yes! Now Goku, Sans, and Shrek can fight Waluigi.
Wait! I genuinely forgot you guys published this.
Who needs Unity anyway?
Oh, this is just disappointing. Or maybe I'm not into golf.
Can we get Twilight or Wind Waker?
Nope! Motion controls!
Oh.
Gives me Kingdom Hearts vibes. Well, better than when he snapped.
He fucking lost it!
I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly over-exaggerated.
At least they admit the older games are better. Reminder that Persona is a spin-off. This is the OG. You're not ready for this. I like this one.
No!
cool math game solos. It only took 25 years to change the formula. I think we've overdone the 2D HD art style. Oh, Kirby!
More like Kirby and the Forgotten Game!
It's back! Oh, wait. Where's Matt? 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 Matt! I paid $60 for a tech demo? I don't even know where to start with you. This inspired Megalovania.
Don't you look smug with my woman on your arm?
Huh, multiplayer game of the year. The Witch is back, and so is Controversy.
Sega.
This game's awful! You bought it anyway. You can make pizza for some reason.
Oh my god, Prime 4! Oh, it's the first one.
Look how they massacred my boy. This is a co-op game in disguise. No, really. Another falls victim to the direct curse.
I sawed this arm in half!
Thank you for distracting us until Pikmin 4.
Actually, we already had Pikmin 4.
No! How do you look worse than the 3DS game? What? Sir, they hate the new style!
Give them drugs!
You better move it, punk.
Cheeto for Smash Win?
Oh, these are pretty cool toys.
Showtime.
Every Nintendo YouTuber imploded when they saw this.
Ugh, it's the worst one.
Shut up! Let's go! Okay, disappointed yet? Just wait. Here are my top 5 and bottom 5 Nintendo Switch games. Top 5. Number 5, Pikmin 4. The Pikmin fanbase is not unfamiliar with waiting a decade for a great game. Although I wouldn't know what that's like after playing all 3 games right before it came out. Nevertheless, the amazing graphics for a 7-year-old system is impressive, and the gameplay makes it a genuine joy to explore, even for newcomers to the series. Also, I love seeing Nintendo fans lose their minds at this game getting announced. Number 4, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think this is the nicest way Nintendo could have done another Smash game right after Smash 4. It's also the last time we're gonna get a Smash game like this because it has 89 playable characters. You have to be able to recognize at least one person here. I believe it has the best movement and genuine passion ever thrown into a fighting game, even though Nintendo claims it's a party game. The story mode is kinda dull though, it's just fighting a bunch of PNGs, but we can't forget the amazing reactions to a fighter reveal. Still have goosebumps to this day. Number 3, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Gotta be honest, I feel a little guilty about this one. This is almost entirely because of nostalgia, which is weird because this is a Wii U game that I've been playing ever since elementary school. Nevertheless, Mario Kart 8 is great. It's the best in the series because of its tight controls, map variety, and amazing battle mode after the Switch release. Weird that it got DLC after 5 years instead of a new Mario Kart, but I'm not complaining. I still play this game every week. However, it's not perfect. I think we're all tired of this game to some extent. Really hope we get Mario Kart 9 soon. Number 2, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Let me just say I am not the biggest RPG guy. I'm really bad at all the Xenoblade games in fact, but the absolutely jaw-dropping story kept me coming back for more. Even though some of the plot points are kinda gross and certain characters get annoying, I genuinely fell in love with this game. Even if the Switch version is dogged on because of its poor resolution. Also, I'm sure many people are picking this up solely because of Smash, which is great. This is my favorite Nintendo game of all time, but not my favorite Switch game, mostly because it's not my first thought when I think Nintendo Switch. And my number 1 pick for the best Nintendo Switch game ever released is the first game I opened with, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know it's cliche that a Zelda game wins, but hear me out. I had never beaten a Zelda game before this one. It was a major jump in a new direction for the franchise, and it shows, because this is the best-selling Zelda game of all time, even after Tears of the Kingdom released, which is a direct sequel. It also shocked the world and probably carried the Switch's launch altogether. Its amazing open world and unique combat made it a joy to return to at any time, even though the weapons break too fast. It also took the entirety of the Wii U's lifespan to develop as well, which is strange because this is technically a Wii U game first. Still, my favorite Zelda game of all time, and Switch game of all time. But of course, we can't forget the games you don't want to play, or maybe you do. This is just my opinion after all. Besides, I haven't gotten to shit on Pokemon yet, so these are my top 5 absolute worst Nintendo Switch games I've ever played. Number 5, 1-2 Switch. I gotta be honest, I actually haven't played this game, but I do know a lot about it. First of all, people always claim this game should have been a pack-in, and that's kind of true, but it's very clear why Nintendo didn't want to pack this game in. It probably would have ruined the Switch's launch and left a bad taste in our mouth. It is a very, very basic tech demo, just showing you what the Joy-Con can do. It can be fun so long as you're playing the day the Switch came out, and you don't own Breath of the Wild, or have anything better to do with your time. Number 4, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Finally, I can ruin my reputation. I know Mystery Dungeon has its fans, and I really tried to give this game the benefit of the doubt. I gave it the wrong benefit. Maybe this game doesn't age well, maybe I'm not a Mystery Dungeon fan, but what I do know is it's not my thing. Also, it's boring. I don't think I've ever played a Pokemon game that has bored me more than this. The movement is goofy, the combat is awful, and I couldn't even care for the story. Almost the worst Pokemon game I've ever played. Although, I should probably try the 3DS game sometime. Number 3, Mario Golf Super Rush. Let me stress, I'm not into golf. I'm not a fan of golf. I don't like golf. I'm not gonna golf. That clear? Okay, good. As it turns out, slapping Mario's face on golf does not fix the picture. It's got tutorials structured as a story mode, which is boring. The story mode is game modes that are exclusive to it that you can't play with friends. The online is non-existent. They hyped up the ability that everyone hates, running to your ball. And to top it all off, this is almost the worst of Nintendo's free updates later shtick. At least the motion controls are pretty good. Number 2, Detective Pikachu Returns. I love the 3DS game. In fact, I could say that the 3DS game looks better than every Pokemon game on Switch. I thought the story was interesting, I thought the characters were lovable. This isn't everyone's cup of tea. However, what was there was amazing. Except for the sequel. This game is looking worse than Scarlet and Violet, which is saying something because I can't believe how bad that game looks. The amount of time it took to come out was absurd, and this was revealed back in 2019 via a Twitter post, believe it or not, then randomly dropped during a direct in 2023. I bought it day 1 to support and see where the story would go. I can't even get past the first chapter, it's so bad. The characters are annoying and it gives me a headache to play. This would have had my number 1 spot if it wasn't for Mario Golf's stinky little brother. And my number 1 pick for the worst Nintendo Switch game of all time is, surprise surprise, Mario Strikers Battle League. Ugh. Okay. This is the first Nintendo Switch game I bought and almost brought back to GameStop the day I got it. This is the most disrespectful piece of garbage Nintendo has ever done to one of their game series. It also has the worst free updates later nonsense. There's no story mode, the online was garbage, its character roster is pitiful, the controls are annoying. This game is $60. I wish I could say this game had a bit of a redeeming factor, but it doesn't. This game is the definition of bad. It is the leading factor into why I feel the need to never get out of bed every single day. It is the opposite of fun. It's disrespectful. It's over. Thanks for watching. I know this is a really different style from what I usually do, but hey, if you like it, let me know. Also, I'd like to thank my friend Aura for helping me out with the recording of this video, and reminder that Jello Apocalypse's channel and videos will be in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video if I'm still breathing. See you guys later.